Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to a gym in Orlando.
Oh, that was so good. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I said it. I've done it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this in there because, like, it's always usually me doing the introduction, but I'm really glad you did it.
No, I will do it this time.
Okay. Well, actually,
The only time.
The only time. No, you can do it more often if you like.
Okay.
As Matt said, welcome. We hope you're well. We've had a lot of news this week about Disney World, actually.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about not a Disney park this week, but we've had the masks are now optional if you're fully vaccinated.
Yes.
But they are not asking for proof of vaccination status. So
Okay.
I think everyone's just going to be like, yeah, I'm vaccinated. That means you don't have to wear a mask on anything. That's it. Like,
Yeah, I hope there are not people like that out there, but
you know there are.
there's always a couple, isn't there, I suppose?
It is. But yeah, Disney World news. We don't know. I think the Tron building, the Tron coaster, that's the building still going on. I don't know even if it's going to be available when we go.
Hopefully it is.
I hope so because the 50th anniversary celebration starts on the 1st of October of this year, and obviously Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is coming out. Is coming out. It's like it's a film.
Yeah.
It's a ride. So that's there. Cosmic Rewind. There's still no date, but they are saying 2021. So that should be open when we go.
Okay.
Which we love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I love
so
those.
we're really looking forward to that. And it's apparently the world's longest indoor roller coaster. Did you know
okay.
that?
No, I did not know that.
Yes. So, we have no dates for that, but obviously, Disney's 50th anniversary celebrations is going to be over a span of 18 months.
Oh, okay. It's quite a long one then.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there.
Oh, we'll be there for the
halfway through the
50th.
celebrations.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it'll be great. That's your main Disney news. Food and Wine Festival starting soon as well. So I've been looking at all the yummy snacks and things. Velocicoaster in Universal, over in Universal, is now open.
Oh, wicked.
Officially.
Wicked.
Yes, we're really looking forward to that, aren't we?
Yes,
but I've seen loads of YouTube videos. Oh my God, Velocicoaster's open. Oh my God. So that's the main news for this week. We are going to start doing news every week because we feel like you kind of need to be updated. I feel like if you love this podcast and you want us to do more content, I feel like that's a little extra bit of content. Makes our episodes a bit longer as well. I mean, this is going to be a long episode because I have been really good this week. Right? Usually we don't know what we're talking about, but I actually feel like I do know what I'm talking about this week.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll still do the disclaimer then. So this week we are doing
Aquatica
water park. Again, we weren't going to go.
No,
but
no.
It looks great.
It looks amazing, to be fair.
There's loads of water slides.
I watched the POV of it a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I could not believe how many good rides there are.
I know, right? Amazing. We do. We are going. We are fitting that into our planning. So you're going to get all the know-how here. I say all the know-how that we know.
And this is part of the Sea World and
group,
Discovery Code as well.
Yep, SeaWorld. Yeah. There's 4 different parks, I say, that are part of the SeaWorld
group
in Orlando,
yeah.
In Florida actually, because Busch Gardens is not in Florida.
Yeah.
So you've got SeaWorld, Aquatica, Discovery Cove, and Busch Gardens,
Tampa
Bay, which we are doing at some stage. We will let you know at the end of the episode. So our quick disclaimer as usual, we are not experts on Orlando. We don't have a clue what we're talking about. But we do hope you'll follow us on this journey and have a good giggle along the way. Oh, just a side note, just before we start, that Alton Towers video is coming, I promise. We've been having really bad problems because I do all the video editing on my laptop, which, if other people that do video editing know, is a ridiculous idea to try and do video editing on your laptop. So we have ordered a whole full-on computer. So that will be coming. I will be coming. I have ordered them today, haven't I?
Yes,
so
you have.
that will be coming as soon as possible. Also, we are putting the podcast out one day early every week on YouTube. So you can listen to the podcast on a Sunday rather than a Monday. And it is Sunday today, so you'll be hearing this probably around between 8 and 9 o'clock this evening. I'm just going to put it up and publish it and see what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to hear the podcast a day early, head over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, and hit your bell notifications as well so you know exactly when we post videos as well. Anyway, Aquatica. So I'm going to start... It sounds really bad, but I'm going to start with the bad points, I feel.
Okay.
There's a lot of hidden costs with this. Like if you're driving, for example, I mean, we're not driving, so we don't have this issue. The parking is $30 for the day.
It's not... It's quite a lot, but it's no difference from like Universal Parking or Disney Parking. They're about $25, $27.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I still think it's ridiculous.
It is quite a lot. Yeah, it's still quite a lot. I still think,
like, most people, if they're driving, you kind of have to factor in at least like $500 into your budget just for parking.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm quite glad we aren't driving. And the lockers, a small locker is $10 and a large locker is $15. So there's your hidden cost there. Also, you are not allowed to bring any outside food or drink.
Oh, I think that's not quite right.
No, it is not. You can bring in a bottle of water, but that's it.
Oh, thank you, Aquatica.
I know, right? Well, there's a good thing here. There is a cashless wristband. So, say if you keep going to your locker in and out, you set it up, and it's a bit like, you know, like my smartwatch.
Is that the same similar to the Volcano Bay, is it?
Yeah, although Volcano Bay, you actually get it as you go in because it's your virtual queue thing. So this is something you actually have to go to guest relations and actually set up if you want it. If not, if you don't want that, it's free, by the way. It's free to set up. I think they're going to try and put this out a little bit more.
That's quite good. Yeah, that's quite clever.
Yeah, I think it might be good for us to do so we don't have to carry card or cash around or anything.
Yeah.
Right, so the entrance, you've got the lockers and the changing rooms. Of course, there are changing rooms scattered all over the park, so don't panic if you're struggling to get into one changing room. So the two stores in there, in the park, you've got Adaptations and the Kiwi Traders store. So they're the only two shops in Aquatica. Most of them do souvenirs or towels and obviously swimwear if you forget your swimwear.
As they do.
And then we head to our first ride. Now, our first ride is called Dolphin Plunge.
Is this the one that drops quite high through a tunnel and you see dolphins as they swim by?
That is exactly right, babe.
But it's quite...
It's too fast,
yeah,
so you don't actually see the dolphins. It plunges you into total darkness, complete darkness, and then you see the dolphins. Next to it, you can actually go in and have a look. There's an underwater viewing exhibit called Commerson's Dolphin Exhibit.
Something a bit slower you can see.
Actually, definitely. And then you've got by there you've got the Waterstones Grill, which is your usual theme park food. Nothing too fancy really. The next ride is Wanu Way.
Oh, what's this about then?
Wanu Way. So it's single or double riders. There's 4 different slides, and it is your bog standard tube slides.
Oh, okay.
So we can go together, or we can go in separate ones, or whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's... Sounds good.
I know, yeah. They do standard tube slides. They're fun, always fun.
Can't go wrong, can you, really?
Yeah, always fun. And then you've got Omak Rocker, so that's single tube, so single riders only. You get some half pipe moments.
Oh, I see this in the POV.
Yeah,
that does
it looks
look good.
Really good. There's a lot of half pipe slides I've noticed in Aquatica, but I think they've made it so that because a lot of with the big half pipes, you need more than 2 people. I think there's a minimum of 3. So obviously we wouldn't, as a couple, and if they're still doing social distancing by the time we go, we won't be able to go on that big one.
Yes.
So it gives us a chance, and single riders and other couples a chance to experience a half pipe kind of slide without it being too big. It looks absolutely epic. There's 2 different slides.
Oh, 2?
Yes, there's 2 different slides. It looks absolutely epic. I can't wait to go on that. Dining here, you've got Motu's Bar, and there's a signature cocktail I've written down here. Tropical Paradise Hurricane. It's a rum punch cocktail.
Like a bit of rum, don't we?
We do love rum here. You know by now that we love rum. Then you've got the beach area, so you've got a lot of seating. You've got some day beds. I think. You've got
standard things for water park.
Along they've got 2 wave pools, not just one, but 2 wave pools. So you've got the Cutback Cove, which is sort of the more milder waves.
One for the kids, maybe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and then you've got Big Surf Shores.
One for the adults.
Which is the bigger waves. And then you've got Curry Curl. I think I pronounced that right. or Care Co. So you can have either 2 or 4 people.
Yeah.
You can't have in between. So no ones, no threes. No single riders, no 3 people. So it has to be either 2 or 4.
Okay.
Good for us. 50 foot through the first tunnel. You drop 50 foot.
Jesus.
Up 35 feet into a 35-foot half pipe.
So you go up 35 feet as well then?
Yes.
Then you come down
And
the half
the
pipe.
tubes are really different, actually. I've never seen this before on a water slide. They're actually like you face each other, like the 2-person ride. So I would sit here, and then you would sit facing me here.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. I've never seen anything like it.
That looks quite interesting.
Really good for the GoPro.
That looks quite interesting, doesn't it?
It looks amazing. So yeah, and then you've got the big scary drop slides.
Oh, I'm definitely doing
Big
these.
scary drop slides. Who's Breakaway Falls. 2 different.
I'm doing both.
They don't look as intense as the Volcano Bay ones. But they are a bit steeper.
Oh, okay.
Steeper drop. But they're not as high, I don't think. As high as the big one in the volcano. I'll probably do it.
I'm definitely doing that.
But they don't. Looking at the thing, I don't think it's like with the Volcano Bay ones. You have to take a deep breath before you go down because
with these ones, you don't have to.
It doesn't look like it, no.
Okay.
So, and then you've got. I'm going to mention all the kids things because I know we're an adults podcast, but we like to cater to everybody. You've got Catter's Kookaburra Cove. You have to be under 48 inches to go in there, so we won't be allowed in there without children.
Okay.
Kids Splash Zone, you've got quite big slides. Well, I say big slides, they're big slides for kids.
Yeah.
So they're a really good little splash area for the little ones there. There's more for the younger children, sort of like your 5 and under. Then dining, you've got a Mango Market, which does sandwiches and loaded fries.
Ooh.
I love loaded fries.
And frozen cocktails.
And frozen cocktails as well. Yep. Yes. So lots of alcohol available here. Trust. And then you've got the Rowers River Rapids, which is obviously it's lazy river without the lazy. It's river rapids. It's rapids.
Oh, okay. So it's a lazy river then.
But no, it's not because
it's quite fast.
Yes, a life vest is recommended. Apparently,
it's a fast lazy river then.
Yes, like the one in Volcano Bay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Then.
And then you've got, which I'm really looking forward to beating you on.
Yeah, go on.
Because you know how competitive we are by now. It's the Tarmata Racer. It's a toboggan racer, but the difference is it's not like your bog standard ones.
Yeah.
You start off going down an inner tube and round a few corners. Then you do a big drop down and race.
Oh, okay.
It looks so good. I'm so excited for this one. So you get timers at the end as well, so you can see what your time was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm really looking forward to beating you on that one.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh! And then you've got the Walkabout Waters, which is more for the older children. They've got really good slides there. They've got a splash zone. They've got a big bucket that comes down. But again, you need a child.
Yeah, okay, for that one.
We can't go in there. They're rather shame because it looks really fun. But yeah, and then you've got the Walhalla Wave. No single riders on this one. It is a raft tube slide, but it's 2 to 4 riders, so we can go together.
Okay, good. Another good one.
There's a lot we can do together, actually. I think there's literally only one that we can't do.
That's good.
Because of how many of us there are.
Yeah.
And that is the Ray Rush, which is the massive wing. It's like 40, 50 feet. You go up this big, like it's like a half pipe.
Oh, half pipe. You go up.
Yeah.
You go up.
Yeah.
And back down
Minimum of 3 to 6 people on this one, but it looks amazing. So I hope that when we go,
the restrictions will be a little bit lifted,
and they will start putting 2 couple parties together.
Yes.
Because it would be a real shame not to experience that.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
But obviously, for safety reasons, it's a big half pipe. It's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
And then you've got another dining area, Kiri's Bar, another bar.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and they've got things like Manta Mojitos.
Ooh.
Oh yes, they look very nice. And then you've got the brand new Riptide race that is just opened.
Okay. 1
or 2 races on each one, and they're tube slides.
Yeah.
But what it is, you can see it's quite fast. It's not like a coaster. It's got like that feel of like where you can see people, like through the windows to see where you're racing somebody. But it's not a coaster. It doesn't have the hydromagnetic bits on them as an aqua coaster would normally have. 1 to 2 people. It is long.
It's a lot of rides here, isn't there?
Oh yes, very much. And then you've got another dining thing. You've got Banana Beach, which is just mainly wraps, ribs, and salads.
Okay.
I found
It's quite a bit of like a snack during the day then.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Then you've got Matt's favourite thing in the whole wide world: Loggerhead Lane, the Lazy River.
Always a good one.
Yes, you can, and you go through, and you've got another section where you can view the dolphins
underwater. Really?
Yeah. So you go through like a tunnel, and you can see.
Oh.
Yeah. You also have to use the Lazy River to get the entrance to this ride.
Oh, okay.
Which is Tassie's Twisters. Now, this looks absolutely fun. It's a big bowl, single riders only. You get on a tube, you sit on it, and you go round in a big bowl, and then you come out at the end.
Well, just go round and round.
Go round and round until you get to the hole.
In the middle?
Yeah, you get to the hole in the middle, and then you go push.
Pop through?
Yeah!
Oh,
it looks so fun. It looks so fun. But you have to use the Lazy River to get to it. So
that's even better.
I know, right?
That's a good idea, isn't it?
That is all of the rides and stuff. Now, we're going to get on to the nitty-gritty, the upgrades.
Okay.
So you've got the all-day dining deal. This isn't valid on all of the restaurants and bars. It doesn't include alcohol either.
Oh, okay.
Shame. I don't think... to be honest, I think if you're only going to get like 1 meal in there, no point. But if you are going to eat a lot throughout the day and you're going to fully like snack and things like that, definitely worth doing. It is $40 for adults and $20 for kids.
So is that like all you can eat, basically?
Yeah. So it doesn't do it on all of the restaurants. So I think it doesn't include Mango Market. It doesn't include the bars.
That's not a bad idea, is it?
Yeah, no. And then you've got the cabanas, which really surprised me.
Yeah.
Because with Discovery Cove, as you know from last week, we found that these were ridiculously expensive. They start from $69.
That's quite reasonable.
It's much cheaper, unless you're going in the summer. I did check. If you were going like this month, for example, it's like $350.
Oh.
So yeah, just double check before you go because it is date dependent on the price. There's 3 locations. There's one in the middle of the Aroa Rivers Rapids.
Yeah.
So there's a whole island of cabanas.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then you've got the Walkabout Waters, which is great if you've got kids.
Yeah.
And then you've got the beachfront, which is obviously more expensive because everyone wants to be on the beach.
On the beach, yeah.
You get included with it. I think this is actually quite good. You get your lockers, your towels, and a ceiling fan.
Oh.
To keep cool. A fridge with 12 bottles of water, 20% off merch.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And then you get in-cabana food and drink service. So someone will bring you your food and your drink that you bought. You still have to pay for the food. That's not included. But
that's quite good, actually, isn't it, really?
I don't think it's too bad. Maybe, if we fancy it.
Yeah, maybe. See how much it is.
They haven't brought out the dates for 2022 yet, so I couldn't check how much it was. It was only up until December.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the cabanas, and then you've got this really cool little thing called the Commerson's Close-Up. So it's a close-up with the dolphins. You get a private photo session, a printed photo, a zookeeper will host, and you'll get to touch the dolphins.
Oh, that's quite good.
Because they're not like the bottlenose dolphins that we know. They're a bit different. They're black and white ones. I can't remember what species they are, but they're really cute. That starts from $39.99 each dollars-wise, which I think, again, it's date dependent, so do check that.
Yeah.
And then you've got your usual quick queue, which I really don't think at the time we're going is worth it. It starts from $39, depending on if you want to go on each one once or unlimited. I just don't think it's worth it. And then you've got the photo key, which is an all-day pass for all your photos.
So is that like every single ride you go on, you get a
I don't think all of them have ride photos.
Okay.
But it's $40. I don't think that's too bad. It's all digital photos only, so you don't get any printed.
Okay.
Which is fine by us. I mean, I don't mind paying $40 for a USB stick.
It's quite good for like memories, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot cheaper than Discovery Cove as well. Definitely. So yeah, that is pretty much.
There's a lot to do there, isn't there?
There is a lot. I think we need a full day, and I've never thought I'd say it. Like, we need 2 days for a one water park per day. I thought we could do them in half a day, but Aquatica and Volcano Bay.
No,
absolutely not. Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Definitely, we could probably do both of them in one day. I think we said we were going to.
I think we have to.
Yeah, I think we're going to do. We're going to do both of them.
We're going to have time now, have we? 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have enough time. We have enough time. What are you most looking forward to?
Obviously, the lazy river.
Yes, of course.
And the dolphin. The
dolphin plunge.
The dolphin plunge, yes.
I'm really looking forward to the Tassie's Twisters, the bowl slides. I really think that looks so much fun.
That does sound interesting.
It looks so much fun. And the toboggan races, so I can whoop your ass.
I don't think you're going to whip my ass, but try.
So, well, I thought that this episode was going to be longer, but evidently not.
There's still a lot to do there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Still a lot to do.
And a lot of food, a lot of drink.
There's a lot of water slides there.
And I do think, actually, that the upgrades are actually fairly reasonable. Apart from the quick queue, I don't think that. I think that's ridiculous.
Again, it all depends what time of year you go, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are going in the summer, expect to pay a lot more. I mean, I looked at it; it was like $350 for a cabana at the Rowers River Rapids. That wasn't even the beachfront.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will think about it. You know, we'll get to January when they release the dates, and we'll see what's what. You know, because we've almost saved most of our budget, haven't we? We've almost got our spending budget together, which is great, and we've only got like not that much to pay left to pay off the holiday either. So
way over 2/3 now.
I know. Don't forget next week, next Saturday, we are off to London. To
do the dungeons.
We are doing the dungeons.
Sea life.
And to my detriment, the London Eye.
Which I've never done before.
Yes, I know. I'm doing it for you.
Thank
I
you.
might enjoy it more than I think, but I don't like Ferris wheels, and I don't like slow moving rides. I hate stopping at the top.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I think I'll be okay, but yeah. So join us for that. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you do want the podcast episodes a day early. We are getting a lot of traction on YouTube now, so thank you once again. So yeah, next week we are doing
Busch Gardens.
Now, we're not going to Busch Gardens.
I've been there enough anyway.
I've been there twice, I believe.
I've been there 4 times.
Have you?
Yes.
Wow, you don't know more than me then, because I don't really remember it.
I actually remember quite a lot of it. I don't remember the roller coaster Montoon, is it?
Montoon, yeah.
Montoon, I remember that one. I do remember Busch Gardens. We used to go to Tampa for like 3 or 4 days between.
So you have a bit more time in Tampa than you probably did in Orlando, I suppose.
We used to go to Orlando or Miami first, and drive to Orlando, like spend a week there, and then drive to Tampa. Then obviously drive from Tampa back to Miami again to get the plane home.
Wow.
Done that like three times. We've done that.
That sounds amazing, actually. Like a little road trip.
Yeah,
like a little road trip. Yeah. Oh, we might have to do that when we've got kids.
Yeah, maybe. But I do remember a lot about Busch Gardens. I always thought it's one of the best places to go for coasters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would agree with you on that one.
I still don't know if that's true or not.
No, I would agree with you on that one. I would agree with you on that one. It's just when you're not driving, it's like 2.5 hours. And I think if you're driving, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah. From
Orlando. But if you've never been before, I mean, I'm not fussed about going because I've been before.
Yeah.
And I don't think you are too fussed about it.
I'm not that fussed. All I was concerned about is obviously driving there. I go on holidays not to drive. I drive every single day. I don't want to be driving in a foreign country.
Yeah, when we've got kids, they're going to have to start driving.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be driving in a foreign country. I don't know the roads, and I just thought.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, it's one theme park.
Yeah,
we're doing enough anyway.
But you know, if you've never done it and you are driving, I would highly recommend. But you'll see next week. So it's the last one in the SeaWorld category.
Yep.
And I think we're going to be going back. We've got a lot planned. We've got obviously all the shopping and the dining in Disney Springs and City Walk. We're going to do the International Drive attractions as well. So we've got loads coming up for you. If you have got any suggestions, if you've got any parks or attractions you really want us to cover, drop us a tweet. Or drop us a message on Facebook, so you can do that as well. It's a Gem in Orlando podcast for both of those. And you can drop us a message on Instagram as well. So give us some suggestions. I mean, we have got a lot of content that we are doing, but we like to hear from you. What do you want? What do you want? What do the people want? What do the people want? I don't know what they want, but yeah, I don't know what you want.
Tell us what you want.
What you really, really want. So thank you so much for joining us once again. We will see you in the next one. That Alton Towers video should be up this week. I promise. I'm so sorry. This computer's rubbish, but we'll be getting a new one very soon. So thank you once again.
Thank you.
And don't ever forget,
get excited. The magic rolls around fast.